All right, now let's talk about taxable income. All right, so here we have an expenses list for this Instant Photo Company. It says Instant Photo Company had gross income of $2,032 for the year. The table shows its business expenses during the year. What's Instant Photo's taxable income? Sorry, that's $2,032,142. Okay, so here is our gross income. We want to know what's the taxable. Well, the gross income or the taxable income is your gross income minus your deductions, and they can deduct all of these expenses. Okay, so what we first need to do is total all of these expenses so that we know what they can deduct. Okay, so again, we just get ready to go. We're going to total those up. 32,343 plus 167,292 plus 25,782 plus 54,190 plus 16,982 plus 9,500 plus 71,890 plus 68,925 plus 915,000. Okay, what do we get? We get $1,361,904. That's their total expenses. Those are things that can be deducted from their gross income. So we take the gross income, which they gave us here was $2,032,142, minus our total things we can deduct, which again was $1,361,904. We subtract those and we will have our taxable income. That gives us $670,238. That would be our taxable income. Okay, here's Saunders Supply. They have gross income of $163,000 and total deductions of $72,000. Find the federal corporate income tax. Well, first we have to find their taxable income. So again, to find that, we use this here. The taxable income is your gross income of $163,000 in this case, minus the deductions. It said the deductions were $72,000. So we'll take 163,000 minus 72,000. Okay, and it gives us taxable income of $91,000. So then to find out how much income tax they would owe, we look to the chart, $91,000. Now notice here it says anything over 0 but under 50,000. We're not in that range. Anything here would be 50 to 75,000. We're not in that range. 100 or 75 to 100, that's where we are. 91,000 is between 75 and 100,000. And here's what it says we need to pay. We need to pay $13,750 plus 34% of the amount over 75,000. So how this is going to work is first I'm going to find out, well, how much was I over 75,000? So I take the $91,000 minus 75,000 so that I know how far I was over the 75,000 mark, and I was $16,000 over. So I have to pay this right here. I have to pay $13,750 plus 34%, move the decimal 2 places to the left, get 0.34, 34% of the amount over, which was $16,000. So we have $13,750 plus 0.34 times 16,000. And again, that 16,000 came from, it's the amount that I'm over 75,000. Okay, do your order of operations correctly. So we do the multiplication first, then you do addition. So I take 16,000 times 0.34. That gives me 5,440. And I'm adding to that the 13,750 that I had to pay in addition to this. Add those together, and we get a total of $19,190. So their federal corporate income tax would be $19,190. Okay, here again we have a tax question. It says the triangular grill has gross income of $148,654, deductions of $102,291. What's the federal corporate income tax? So again, first you have to know how much can they be taxed on, and to find that you take the gross income, which again was $148,654, minus the deductions, which it said was $102,291. We'll subtract those. And when we do, we find that they're only taxable on $46,363. Okay, so that's all they can be taxed on. So then we go to the chart and find where we're at. Well, we are in this range right here. $46,000 is between $0 and $50,000. How much is owed? The tax, it says, is 15%. There's no additional. It's just 15%. So we just need to find 15% of 46,363. Move the decimal 2 places to the left so that we have 0.15, and then just multiply it by 46,363, and we'll have our answer. Okay, so it looks like the answer would be $6,954.45 would be their tax.